Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Banished, welcome back to Kindersburg, and welcome to our imminent destruction. I was literally just about to start recording when I saw in the corner, it simply stayed, "Oh look, a tornado has touched down near the town." And isn't that just fantastic, sir and sirettes? We get to start off the episode with utter destruction. But before that, we're going to pretend that isn't there and hope it kind of goes completely left and round, or kind of just stays still, which that's totally what tornadoes do. Sir and sirettes, lots and lots of things are currently happening in the village. Our students are rapidly becoming labourers. We've got a huge labour force currently, so much so I've got spare labourers. I'm not sure what to do with them. Honestly, now I look at it, probably farmers, but honestly, yeah, I have 14 vendors now, and I actually have to put some in the main one. That's how many I've got now. So I've got quite a bit going on right now, so today is going to be a day of extraordinarily aggressive expansion. Why are you jobless? You're a farmer. Why are you... Oh, you're educated at the age of 16. That's really early, actually, so well done you. You are a prodigy. And, of course, you're a farmer. So you're going to be the best seed keeper ever. Yes, lots is going on today, so lots is going on. Well, lots of things are going on, so we're going to just simply play the game, probably very few cuts at all, and we're just going to see how it goes. Now, first of all, please just don't hit the houses, anywhere but the houses. Wow, it's actually staying still. The gods are pleased with us. Wait, what? What? How are you being killed by that? It's not even touching you. Stop dying. No, I lied. The dark gods are mad. Ah. Swine! Stop! Desist! Cease! Rebuild. Previous statement. So, that wasn't actually too bad. Honestly, that could have been a lot worse. It seems to be dodging most of our very, very important thing. Why are some people jobless? Vendor. Oh, of course, we just lost a market, didn't we? It's okay, they'll be placed into the other markets in time. Oh no, it's still going! I thought it ended! No! We're Forester! Stop! Cease! Desist! Holy crap, that thing lasted for ages! Oh, poop. Well, on the upside, we have just got our secondary quarry is currently working, so hopefully soon, that'll... Oh, crud. Okay, so interest. Let's just assess the damage that's just done before we even start the episode. Ah, nature, why do you hate me? Okay, so we lost a market, we lost a house. We've got no homeless people, which is good. We actually lost a lot of resource which is being stored there. That's bad. We've lost a forester, which is bad, but thankfully we hadn't actually capped out the foresters anyway, so it wasn't too much of a concern. But even so, we've also lost a lot of people in the process. What I think I'm going to do is lower the vendor count we have currently and increase the stonecutter levels, just so we can get the stone we need back in our stockpiles. Because currently we simply don't have the stone to repair all the damage that's just been done. That and the freaking market down here is so damn vital, because now all of these people... So just to summarise, sir and threads, the farmers have nowhere to store their food. All of these houses need to go back to the main town to get goods, like, you know, firewood and food. And it's going to cost a fortune to rebuild. This is actually going to hurt us a lot more than it seemed. All the stuff in there with the, there we go, increased priority, so now someone should be building it, I'm hoping, soon. There we go, yeah, six builders of 6. So any resource we do find is going to go there. Any labourers we get over winter, if this lasts too long, are going to collect from here, since the farmers will become, of course, labourers. So, is it worth building a small storage hut down here just for now? It could be. It could be worth building a storage barn. This is going to actually really hurt us this year. I don't know what to do about this. Less vendors. I mean, what vendors really we only had because of here. I mean, we did have it here as well because of these, but these two can supply each other fairly easily with only a couple of vendors. So let's go down to 4, have 2 each, and then we're going to have just builders, stonecutters, and some more labourers, and that's all what that's going to be. Come on. The problem is, if we do actually pause these, the labourers will still put stone into them, so it's not really too much. That's not really going to do much. And of course, the worst thing is this quarry is going to be less efficient because all these people live in these houses, and these houses need to go freaking miles now for food. Well, that was a wonderful start, so I blame each and every last one of you. Now, what's the last person who hasn't got a job? You are a gatherer. Was a gatherer hut destroyed? I couldn't see a gatherer hut being destroyed. I mean, there's no gatherer huts here. Oh, of course there was. Yes, there was a gatherer hut here, wasn't there? There it is. Oh, okay. What's lost a gatherer then? Okay, well, we're probably actually going to need some more farmers then. Make sure the farms over to the northeast over here are completely saturated, since these are the only ones actually going to give us food this year. In fact, it's now early autumn. The farms didn't do too well this year, actually. They didn't seem to do too well at all. Do we have enough herdsmen? No, we must have lost a herdsman as well. Darn it. Hopefully none of the flocks lost any number. Actually, I think it did. Yeah, this one lost a couple, so it must have been that one. Okay. Can you please share your vendors? Hello there, tradesmen. What do you trade? You trade chickens and cattle, neither of which you really care about right now. Okay, it's coming into winter, so it's now autumn. Soon it'll be late autumn and then winter. You see, look, that's the only amount of food they've actually managed to get, because they have to run all the way at the moment. I think it is actually worth. I mean, it's a bit late now. Well, yeah, there's the thing. It's a bit late now, so I think I'm going to do is just pause everything around here and just hope over this winter the market comes back into being built. We don't have the stone resource to waste on a storage barn. It's simple as that. We need it to be placed into the market, which is for our future. Also, why is no one gathering that little bit of stone there? It's like next to the thing we want to be built. Someone gather that, please. Thank you. So what do we do extra? Yeah, it's just stone, so I think just capping out the quarry would probably be the best idea there for just constant stone. All of the farmers are about to become labourers, so this stone over here and that stone there should be collected into these stockpiles. There we go. Well done, you. And any stone that goes there should go straight into the market. As soon as that's done, the builders can build it, so it's already halfway, so I'm really hoping that can happen. We've maxed out the quarry already. Next season, make sure the farm's maxed. Yep, because I'll act as labourers right now. Oh, that's so close, it's so far away. Where else is there stone in easy reach, just so the builders can go and grab it when they need it? We also need a new church. We also need a brewery. There's lots I actually want to do currently, that's the funny thing. There's lots of stuff I actually need to do. Because the one thing which was suffering is happiness. I mean, at the moment, obviously we're unhappy because the freaking cemetery just got filled. We literally just built the cemetery and it's instantly filled. So of course people are rather upset about that. But there was already a half of a unhappiness there, so we want to get that back to full as soon as... Ooh, there's a cold house. How's there a cold house? Look how much firewood we have. We are running on ridiculous levels of firewood, honestly. Ludicrous, in fact. Oh, look how close it is. Just need those builders to do some building while I have a sip of coffee. Darn, so interesting. So it turns out that the start of this episode is going to be simply rebuilding, which kind of sucks, honestly. As soon as the market's up, I don't know, I was going to have no skips today. I was going to just play it for half an hour because there's so much going on, so much I want to do. But it does seem... Aha! Yay, the builders can actually just do their work now. I'm hoping some builders live here. Surely they do. I mean, look how much building is going on around here. It should really... but of course they do prioritise permanent jobs over the builders. The builders get moved around all the time. They're essentially a movable workforce when it comes to where they live, which is good and bad. Is there any chance you're a builder? 15-year-old builder? You educated? No. Why weren't you educated? Why were you not... Okay. Why is there a 15-year-old uneducated? What's my current educated population? 93, so it has gone back up again. But we hit 100% for a while, so... Yay! The market's back up finally. Put the vendors back in charge now. Get the vendors working there so we can get all the goods. Okay, next season we're better. I think what we'll do is straight away we'll start building a new farm. Because we want this area down here to be as self-sufficient as possible, honestly, so we can eventually lower the amount of vendors we actually have. So we're going to have just a row of farms. And all these are going to be farmhouses, because each farm needs 4 people, and 4 people is quite a lot, so... We also want a school down here, because if you remember, people were taking way too long to get educated, and the reason was they had far too long to travel, so... All these will be houses, which is fine, because now the builders can live down here efficiently, and all the And all the stones coming in from here, so building here is going to be quite easy actually. In fact, we can actually unpause these as well. So where would the schoolhouse go? If I were a schoolhouse, where would I go? Probably on the ground. But where on the ground? That's the question. Schoolhouse, I would say next to the market? I don't think so. Next to the quarry? Next to the stockpile? That actually fits perfectly. I don't really want it there though. It doesn't seem right. That would be nice. And then, oh yeah, and then that would be the teacher's house there. Next to the river, next to the little thing here, they can learn about water biology and stuff, and do science, and people can be crushed by a freaking rock. Ugh. The quarry is the ultimate death machine. You know, people are like you know, looking into nukes. They're scared of nuclear warfare. They're scared of bioweaponry, bioterrorism, and all this bad stuff in the world. Just get a freaking quarry. You'll kill people twice as fast, and more amusingly, with boulders falling on them. It's positively a cartoon, but with more, well, less squish and more sorrow as your people starve to death because you're losing people. We lost a miner, but he's got replaced. Do we want another farmer? Yes, because we're about to get those farms over there. It's now late summer. Wow, these people are already collecting. It's not even autumn yet. Would that have zero yield? Either that was the most efficient collection ever. Oh, of course it is, because these are storage barns. These two farms are probably giving more food than all the others combined. I'm just putting it out there. I wouldn't mind some more herds over here. Having a few more pastures would not be a bad thing. Is it called pasture? Yeah, I wouldn't mind some more pastures over here, honestly. 20 by 20? Oh, it's a good place for it as well. And that could become another sheep. See, that'd actually be great. Increasing our wool production even further could mean we can actually start buying tools and food and such from vendors permanently. Because you can actually, okay, let's go over here to show you. You can actually set it so you will auto-purchase certain items, and at the same time, you can set it when a vendor comes, a trader rather. You can have it so they permanently, there it is, orders, and they never, so you can put it as all the time, click like, I don't know, steel tools or something, and they will always provide you with steel tools. Every time they come back, they will always bring steel tools at an inflated price to usual, but it will be every single time. But if we have enough wool, we can buy that, and we can actually bypass like entire industries. And I've never been able to do it, sir and Sreds, never. So that would actually be okay. Yeah, let's become a trade prince. I've been playing far too much World of Warcraft recently. I am a goblin trade prince, sir and Sreds. My truth has been revealed. My true identity. You may call me Gallifrix. Now, 20 by 20 there. Of course, as well, this will provide a lot of food over time. Nah, that's gonna be a bit smaller. And then all the symmetry was gone on this level. That's fine. That'll be the last pasture I make. So there'll be 3 pastures here, and they will all be sheep. So we have a huge amount of sheep coming in as soon as that gets cleared out, which should be pretty soon because it is now winter. So all the labourers are, all the miners are now labourers. So there we go. Our houses coming down. It's a good job we are making the schoolhouse as well. We're gonna have a lot of kids. We have 49 currently. We can have 60. Yeah, 3 teachers. That means 3 schoolhouses, which means we can have 60 because 20 each students at a time. But still, we are expanding faster than I've ever expanded in a game before, which is good. Tornadoes cannot stop us, sir and Sreds. They can only merely slow us down briefly. Hello there, trader. So, pause it for a second. So, he only sells seeds. That's not great. Really? You can only order seeds from this guy? Well, for some reason you can only order seeds from this guy, which is bizarre. But, what do you trade? Peach and potato. Do we have potato already? I think we have potato already. However, the peach I'm actually quite interested in. So a quick look. On here, we can have a look what we've actually got in our trade items. We do have potato. We don't have peach. No, we do have peach. Nope, you are completely useless to us, sir. Goodbye, seed vendor. But you see, we could have put set so it's always a custom order. So every single time he came back, he would have brought something, you know, useful for us. As long as we have the goods for it, and then we'd buy up to 1,000 if we have the goods to trade up for 1,000 or up to whatever. Why weren't those being rebuilt? I pressed rebuild them both. Oh, or did I accidentally press reclaim? If I press reclaim, then I don't know. I don't think I did. I could have. A lot of iron, a lot of coal. However, our mines are starting to weigh ever slightly. So it would be nice to get enough wool that we simply don't need the iron mines anymore. We can either simply buy the iron or buy the tools in mass, because they do tend to bring quite a few of them. I've seen vendors bring like 1,000 tools before, so if we could buy 500 at a time, which would be very expensive. It's like 20 plus normal. I think it's like 15. No, yeah, I think it's 15 credits for a single tool, and it's 4 or 5 credits for a piece of wool. So we're going to need a lot of wool if we're going to buy them in mass. But honestly, we get a lot of wool. Oh, our clothes. Why are our clothes so bad right now? What's going on over here? Hello there. We have no leather. Oh, of course we don't. We only have one. Okay, we're going to change our coats to wool coats, and that way we're going to have hundreds in seconds. That's fine. Sheep are... so interesting. Sheep are our saviour. The saviour that comes by having sheep. And you can be corn, because I've only got one other corn farm currently. Do I want more? So we do need more farmers. I always like to have at least one vendor spare in case a teacher dies. Which is horrible to say, but, well, if a teacher dies, all the students become uneducated, so that's that. So interesting, I'm going to skip very briefly, just until some more of this has grown, so we can have a look-see afterwards. Back in a second. And we are back. As we can see, most of the houses are now up. The new schoolhouse is up, along with a teacher. I've finally just added it. One of the pastures are up. We've got a new fishing dock coming down because we actually struggled for food for 1 year for some reason. I don't know why, but we lost 5,000 food, and the next year we got 12,000 profit. I don't know what happened there, but for some reason... that's what you get for random crop yields. Anyway, so we've got the fishing dock and everything. We've got the schoolhouse. We're going to start building over here very, very soon. We've got a tunnel which will eventually be made. Over here, I'm kind of fighting what I'm actually going to make, because I really want to quarry, and B, this is good farmland. So it's both of the things I really do need. Oh, we can place a quarry there. Never mind. The quarry will go here. I'm placing it right now, and the farming will go here. So there we go, that's sorted out. I didn't think I'd place it there. I'm sure I'd tried it before. Anyhow, we've got a trader here. Now, the trader is interesting to me, you see, because I think... Hello there, Floors. Floors, I want you to give me the delicious food known as... Where I just saw him. Pears. Plums. I don't know. Oh, you do steel tools. Ah, we could start doing that now then. So, currently... You sell steel tools. You don't tell me what the price is. I'll tell you what, next time you come round, give me steel tools and give me an iron tools and tell me the price of both. Okay, and for now, we will actually buy some stuff for you, because I've just looked at how much wool we've got. We've got so much spare wool, it's actually ridiculous. So we're going to buy 4,000 wool, because, you know, why not? That's the thing. Why on earth not? So every 100 wool is 500, so essentially we need 800 wool to trade. So trade, goodbye, thank you, have a nice day. So there we go. Also, but now of course, like I say, the pastures are finally coming up, so you're going to be sheep. We're going to start increasing our wool yield. We'll have so much wool soon, it won't even be fair. So what I'm going to do... Oh no. See, people just die from the freaking quarry. So I'm going to split you, and that means all these sheep are now going to go on an epic migration across the land, with this one leading the pack. I will call you Bertha. I don't know why Bertha, but Bertha it is. 2 more herdsmen. Who died and who died? Oh no! Oh, that's a shame. Someone died during childbirth. That is really the most sad one of all the different death things that can pop up. That is definitely the most sad. Now, the one thing I am noticing is we're not actually making the tools at the speed I really like anymore, but I guess that's the point while we get going for wool. I really hope we can simply start to ignore the whole iron trade soon, or at least stop using it for tools, because that'll just make everything so much more simple. So much simpler, so much simpler. And we're going to have some more fishermen, because I've noticed that our health isn't looking too peachy. It's not looking perfect. Now, I want it to be perfect. I want us to be the healthiest fellows ever, and I want us to be the happiest fellows. And quite frankly, at the moment, I don't think I can really risk using food to produce alcohol, because you do have to use quite a lot of corn or wheat or whatever fruit you use, because you can use apples and stuff to make alcohol. You know, to make alcohol, it is it's a lengthy process, an expensive process. It does make people happy, But I hear it can make them less efficient as well, because it actually takes time to drink it. Now, it doesn't simulate being drunk, but it does simulate the time it takes to drink, so we do have to kind of stand around for a bit to actually get the happiness effect. So it does slow down the efficiency somewhat. And I'm already lowering the efficiency by moving away from warm clothes to going into pure wool. The reason being, I don't want to make any cattle farms. I could, you see, I could make cattle farms and increase our amount of leather. I could do this. Actually, now I think about it, now we've got the cow farm with no leather being used, surely the leather's going to start stacking up soon, is it not? Yes, it is. In fact, it's already starting to stack. Sure then, make warm again. So I have to kind of cycle. Every time we get to the max, I will start making warm, as I'd much rather the tailor do quality over quantity at that stage. But until then, I'll use wool. Okay, that seems like a good idea to me. So another sheep thing. We split this into there. So some of you are going to go all the way back, which is really annoying, but some of you should go, yes, that's what I wanted to see. Lower the builders just for now, 2 more herdsmen, and we are good. We have 2 more sheep farms, which will take a freaking age to actually get to a functional level. I mean, they'll instantly start producing wool, but in terms of producing food, they have to get to the max, which is 25, so that's going to be some time. We could lower it. Well, there's the thing, so if you ever start to starve and you need a very short-term amount of food, just lower that number to 0. You'll suddenly get a lot of meat. Of course, you'll have no sheep left at the end of it, but sometimes the good of your people comes before the good of the sheep. Now, do I actually want to slow down our growth a little bit? I'm getting a little bit nervous about our growth speed. We are ridiculously quick. However, over here is going to be farm soon, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I think so, if I do another series, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play on normal difficulty. No, I don't mind playing on hard difficulty, it's just not on mountains again. And what I will do is I'll try and aim for 1,000 people in my village. Like I say, I have done it before. I haven't really been on that account for a long time though. On that village, on that save. But we could try to go for 1,000 people. Since at the moment the challenge is, well, the end of this series is going to be when we've used up pretty much all the space I deem usable on this map, which isn't going to take much longer, honestly. Aha! You brought steel tools. 12 each. Okay. So you're going to sell us steel tools for 12 and iron for 10. Why on earth would I buy iron when these last double the length? Okay, so purchase. We don't want to always use up firewood though. Look, our firewood's actually gone down for some. Oh yeah, because of all the new houses. That's all. And we've lost a woodcutter. Okay, from now on, we won't be using firewood, so we're actually going to put the firewood back. But we are going to auto-purchase, and it's when they arrive. We're going to auto-purchase tools. Oh, crap, you can't ask them to... Okay, so make sure he only brings steel tools next time. So auto-purchase 100 tools, 200 tools perhaps? If we say 1,000, I think he'll actually... We'll simply purchase as many as possible. I think that's how it works. So let's make him go away. So we currently have 78 tools. So dismiss. Then we look at our inventory. And yes, we've simply bought as many as possible. So from now on, every time a vendor comes by with tools, and he will always bring tools from now on. Did we just get 400 tools? Well, there we go then. That's gonna... Yeah, we don't need the blacksmith. Since we can buy that many each time, well, at least that's what my assumption is going to be, because, well, look how fast we're going to be making wool very soon. We don't need a coal mine at all, so change you to iron. I'll let these guys... Yeah, and these aren't going to be working for ages now, because, well, we've got freaking tons of tools. Okay, I think I may have successfully got out of one of the major difficulties of the game, one of the major trade routes, one of the major production routes. That's pretty cool. Must be said, that is actually pretty darn cool. Now I'm going to use stone roads here, which is not like what I don't normally do this, but honestly I don't really want to build too much of a village over here. I want them all to live in this cluster because it's closer to the market, so of course the houses are more efficient. So if I can get there quickly, it shouldn't cause too many negatives. Now, I'm almost convinced after watching the farmers, I'm almost convinced that the storage barns are still better to have than the freaking markets. I don't know what it is, but I think it could just be the fact they have to walk into the centre of the market, the fact that the market can't be placed as close to the farms as other things can, but it just seems like, to me, that putting a well-placed storage barn helps out a ton when it comes to actually gathering the food. So I'm thinking of actually destroying these 2 houses. In fact, I'm going to. Or these 2 houses and put it there. That wouldn't be quite as good, but it would be good. Storage barn. So you can't put it anywhere. I've not thought of this, you see. I've just assumed that I'll be happy with the market, and I normally am, but we have a lot of libraries spare. What do we want them in there? 2 gatherers, I guess? Foresters really don't need them, but what else do we need? We kind of don't. Traders? More vendors? I guess vendors are always good to have at the moment. These poor blacksmiths have nothing to do. Thankfully, when they have nothing to do, they will act as labourers, so it's not like they're doing nothing. Where are you? So you're working, you're picking up resources, essentially they're going to act as labourers, so there's no need to erase it just that quickly. Now, okay, what we do need is a new chapel, because that's the reason why our happiness isn't capping. I bet if we put a new chapel somewhere, we could really get some happiness sorted, and we could put it here. I mean, that's quite a pretty place, isn't it? Like the 2 fighting chapels, both on the opposite sides of the river. Oh, I like that. Next to the school. Less back then. I mean, we're kind of like, I'd say we're back in the Dark Ages. Judging by like how the things are built and everything, I would say we're probably in the medieval / Dark Age era. So the only people who really could read and write reliably would be the priests and the monks. So you could argue that having the school next to it is probably the best idea. There we go. We just had 620 tools, and the reason that's gone down so fast then is because a labourer must have grabbed it to put it somewhere else. Whilst a labourer has it in their thing, it doesn't count as being in your stockpile. So, graphs, inventory, production, okay. Produced, okay, good. We are actually producing more food than we're using, which is good considering this pasture isn't yet producing food, and neither are any of the ones over here, and they won't be for some time. Of course, when they are, then... Oh, hello, labourer. Hello, person. What do you bring? Steel tools, which means we probably just bought some. Did we? We did, we bought another 117. Yeah, we really do not need these blacksmiths. I think... What's the point in working them? Just them take them out of the job. There we go. No blacksmiths now in the job. We will leave the buildings, because if we ever do run into a real severe case of needing tools for whatever reason, something bad happens, a tornado hits, yada yada yada, the buildings are there, of course, if they weren't destroyed in the tornado. We're assuming things here, but we're assuming things for the greater good of our people. Now, where does your line ends there, so I want you to end there. Okay. More fishermen, please. Excellent. Well, are all the houses built? Yeah, we have no more houses to be built. That's wonderful. And we're going to have a new pasture. Sheep, and you can split? Neither of you can split, really? No, that's annoying. Go back to the main one over here. Hopefully the big one can split. There we go, and hopefully that means we have sheep in this pasture now. We have 11, yes. We have 11. I may have been looking at the amount of workers there rather than the amount of actual sheep. Apparently our workers are sheep. We are rather insulting to our people, I admit. Wow, we already have 62 students. We're going to need another freaking school soon. Also, we're feeding all these kids and actually doing it as well. We're not even struggling, which is remarkable. Goodbye, trader. Thank you for bringing your goods. Oh wait, we trade when they leave, don't we? Holy crap! How many tools do we have? Yeah, we need more traders. We can't stock the thing fast enough and get stuff out. Okay, we need to buy less of that stuff. Let's cap it at 200, 250 at a time instead. There we go. I think buying that many tools is a bit of a waste. It's going to just fill up our market, so we don't have space to build storage. Look, there's a sheep going through and then over the. They're jumping onto the bridge and then jumping. Oh, look, the baby's at the back. Oh, the cuteness! It is overwhelming me. I can't stand it. It's just too adorable. And we're going to eat you with Sunday lunch. You will make potatoes, and I will have farmers for you and your potato making. There we go. One less builder, one less gatherer. One less gatherer. Like I say, I do like to have at least one spare labourer at any given time. We're actually running out of clothes. Because we swapped back over, remember? Yeah, so now we change it back to wool, and then it'll use wool for a short period of time, and once that's over, we put it back to the more expensive variety. Just to make sure we always have some coats at hand. We actually need more labourers. This is not enough stuff being filled down here. Mostly food. Food's a bit struggly, so yeah. I really want to put this here. That's gonna be. I'm sorry, houses. No, but then they'll be homeless. No, actually, no, they won't. Not forever. Because actually, I've just looked. We're actually overstocked on houses, so they'll be homeless for a while. Then eventually the houses will swap over, and then they'll be unhomeless-id. And if not, we'll just build them somewhere else. You know, we'll just. There you go, one of them is no longer homeless. He and or she's been taken in by someone else. I guess we could put a new house here. Is that quite adorable houses? Yeah, because I actually want some fishermen down there anyway, so we could start populating this streak of land here. And that actually gives our builder something to do other than the current architecture of the chapel. The builders are also the ones in charge of destroying his houses, so yeah, we need some more build. Ooh, it's early autumn. Did we really just make people homeless in what is very soon to be winter? Split you, which means you're going to have sheep? Really? None of the sheep went there? What's the odds of that? How about now? Come on! Oh, come on! Give a little pasture a... Fine. Stop working. We'll put sheep in there later. They're just going to all split around, didn't they? Did any leave? No, we just literally all just split into these areas. That's bizarre. Okay. Sorry, homeless people. My bad. I thought you'd be shifted around faster. Although you could blame your fellow civilians. They care so little about your plight. They're not even taking you in. I mean, that's pretty cruel, if you ask me. And you did. In your head. In a way. Kind of. Let's just get his chapel up and then we'll continue. What do you bring us, sir? He keeps on getting it every single time. Like, every single time he brings the same... I guess we could get some food we're not using. Like, what kind of food don't we actually get? And do we have enough wool to... Oh god, we actually have 300... that's not the full. Okay, so currently we can't actually keep up with the tools we're buying. Look how many tools we have. That's ridiculous. After struggling so much for tools earlier on in this playthrough, it's ridiculous the fact we don't even need blacksmith anymore to keep our tools completely in the hundreds. I guess we should lower it again. Pause. Auto purchase, please go down to 100. I mean, we're still gonna buy 100 like now, but we are still increasing in population. You have to remember, and a stockpile's never a bad thing. Oh yeah, a new farm. Thanks, Tom. You will be beans, because beans seem to be best. Because beans means Kindersburg. Sending more farmers. Cap it again, excellent. Could build some houses over here, I guess. I didn't want to do this, though. Our population is going so high. I'm quite nervous. Our food didn't look too good this season either. But we are about to get a new fishing club, and we are getting new farms as we speak. And yeah, we've got more food supplies coming in. And if we really needed to, we could just buy food from the vendors. From the traders. The vendors work at the markets. The traders are the people who come and trade you. They're the nomad traders. Okay. 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 Yay, chapel. So we need a new cleric. Who's the new cleric? Apparently is... Oh, in the mountain. Okay. This is she. This is Ivan. Ivanine? 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 This is Ivanomenon. You see here, Ivanomenon is the new cleric. But if you're going to walk down here, I might as well make a path for you. We can't though, can we? No, it blocks itself out. Stop using... I've seen all 3 people do it now. Stop using this little shortcut here. Use this. I built a path for you. It's very expensive. It's 1 stone per tile. Look how many tiles we've got. Yes. Keep breeding, my subjects. Can someone please hurry up and get these stone houses gone? I mean, it's been a while. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Who's... Okay, you there. Split into this. No! Split! Split! Split again. Not a single one! What is with this? I don't get it. Oh, someone died by a rock, and there are nomads who we do not want. Goodbye, nomads. We will disperse into the mountains themselves. Thank you, nomads. Very courteous of you. I'm glad you understand. We are above you and not particularly the kindest of people. There's a reason why we were banished. I'm just trading the sheep around, aren't I? I'm literally just moving these sheep around in circles. Look at them. They're confused. They're worried about their safety and their lives. I can't really blame them. Can you please go there? Well, did I go to the right fricking one? Oh, for Pete's sake. We're literally going to have to wait until all of these are filled. Oh no, not again! Where? Where? Problem is, it's such a small map, it's almost guaranteed to hit me somewhere. I've had maps before where tornadoes are... Okay, that's actually the only place. Everybody do the twist. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Okay, kill the... No! 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 Oh, for the love of the dark gods! How does it always home in on my food? That's a nice food supply you have there. It looks like you're actually supplying your entire village. It'd be a shame if all of your sheep were to die. Oh, that was not fair. Not all of the sheep. Apparently these will now repopulate the world. Oh, come on. Serious though? Seriously? That's how we're going to do this now then. This is how it's going to be. Oh, why are my food reserves so low? What got the... Oh no, the main market! The main market! The one that stores almost all the food for the entire village! Why? People told me, Lathrix, you do know that mild is not the worst of the weather types. You fucking what, mate? This is why mild is as hard as the other two. You see, harsh is colder in the winter, it rains more often, and generally speaking, people get a little bit sick more often. In mild, what happens is more natural catastrophes in addition to a higher chance of it, you know. Random fires. Okay, one is... No, don't be demolished. What are you being demolished for? Okay, and then you're being rebuilt. Okay, I see how it's doing that. I'm going to need a lot of builders. Oh, why is this? I'll see you next time, Sir and Zeret. I don't know what to do here. I've got to split all you up. Oh, God. Get back to your homeland. Okay, Sir and Zeret, I'm going to stop the recording here, but I'm going to come straight back because we're all going to watch this together as I really, really try to hold things together. We've lost almost all of our coats as well, just realised, and almost all of our tools. Thankfully we had a ridiculous amount of tools, so even almost all of our tools is actually a small amount. Oh Lord. Back in a second, Sir and Zerets. Well, sorry, no. I'll see you all next time, Sir and Zerets. Have a lovely day. Do take care. If you are enjoying the series, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff is very, very welcome. Have a lovely day. The game is paused, don't worry. And, yeah. If you're enjoying it, likes make sure that the series continues. Goodbye.